So coming back from little vacation, having extra water retention from eating out every day, all this restaurant food, salt, seed oils that inevitably are in restaurant foods, even if we do always specify in this table reservation app that we're seed oil allergic. That's how we always alarm the staff to make sure we don't have any vegetable oils in our food. But anyway, whenever we come back from these vacation type situations, we're always inflamed, right? We always want to do a little reset, a little detox, a little prayer fast, a little reset. So I was sharing in my previous video reconstitution for tirzepatide that I just reordered to do a little reset, and I started microdosing tirzepatide today to prepare myself to go into a fast, as I want to start doing dedicated prayer fast for my children's health, for my health, for my husband's health, for my family. And that's my immediate, oh wow, I see a bright green iguana sitting in front of me here. We have iguana residents here. And I understand that biblically many people just do water fast, but I'm a postpartum mom who crawled out of disability. I am still nursing my toddler, and I'm not exactly a fitness athlete. I'm an athlete, okay? I'm an athlete, and I love these books, these prayers that bring healing, prayers that activate blessings, prayers that break curses. I was actually thinking that I'm picking up the fast. One of these books that I have that I didn't pick, I just put little things in this bucket for my fast presentation. But I have the fast, prayers for fasting. So that's the book I will use, which is probably in one of my travel bags, as I was taking it with me, as I am planning to get myself into fasting again, as I feel this resistance and inability to get into fasting since I've started using these prayer books, specifically as the 8-day fast I did originally. I did 8-day fast while nursing Crohn, and I did it by myself. This was before I discovered peptides. So now that I've done peptides, technically it should be way easier to get into fasting, but I also found Jesus to another level, and I have this need for deliverance from certain strongholds on a higher level that cannot be done unless I fast and pray. And I want to fast and pray, and I'm feeling this resistance. Like this whole month I didn't do one day of fasting. I just couldn't get into it. Hold on, son. So for my first fast, I did add glucomannan. Glucomannan is something that samurai used to use back in the day. It's water-soluble fiber. You can look into it. Glucomannan is something to make a person feel full. It has 0 calories. It's called congee in Asia, and it's everywhere. Asians have in the candies. It's a very dietary food, but it's not really a food. It's just a water-soluble fiber. So for people that are constipated and jammed up with stuff, or just volume eaters, when you eat a lot, or if you come from vegan, vegetarian type of lifestyle and you're used to eating a lot, then you will want to start maybe the first fast on the glucomannan to transition yourself from that volume to 0 calories, but having the sensation of fullness. And obviously, if you have tirzepatide, retatrutide, any of the GLPs, you will feel that, well, maybe not so much with retatrutide. I would suggest tirzepatide for cutting the brain hunger. What are you taking there? Thyroid supplement. I will continue taking it. Yes, it is desiccated bovine freeze-dried, New Zealand-based thyroid. It will probably have calories because, well, I shouldn't really take it. If you want to do like a deep autophagy fast, don't take it, because this will cause minimal protein digestion. But I'm coming from hyperthyroid and hypothyroid Hashimoto's history, so I'm not gonna mess around with my thyroid, because when we fast, we do deplete our iron levels, and that's why I'm gonna take iron with vitamin C warm electrolyte that I'll take, and then this is H. pylori phyte L-Brutaride. L-Brutaride is, if you take only one probiotic in your life, it should be L-Brutaride. And then 8 forms of magnesium. Oh, thank you, son. 8 forms of magnesium. This is L-threonate for the brain, and the rest. Because when we do get into a fast, and I already have a heart arrhythmia and an accelerated heart rate because of postural tachycardia and wonky neck lordosis and effects on my jugular vein and my vagus nerve on the right side. And when we get into a fast, then our heart rate increases, and we can't mess around with that. So it's good to take things that assist us to get into this comfortable place. If you're a dude, you're welcome to go out there. I mean, I'm not talking to dudes in general. I'm not talking to men on my channel. I mean, maybe I will when I talk about guns, but this fasting that I do I share is specifically for women, I think, because we are hormonal creatures, and cell food, which, speaking of dudes, this is what many jiu-jitsu fighters take in Miami. Cell food drops in the water. And then the second thing, because our water lacks minerals, we have a reverse osmosis filter system, and this adds minerals back in the water. Trace mineral drops and cell food, and I would like combine them or take them separately. So when our heart rate increases and our sleep need decreases as our body goes into this hunting mode when we're fasting, and when we hit autophagy, between the second and third day, that's why the sweet little monk fasts are the best fasting duration, as that's when we have the highest energy. Because, come on, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up and put it back. Put it back. Yes, sir, put it back. So our sleep needs decrease by a couple hours because our body is pumping noradrenaline. It's in survival mode. We're going hunting, we're surviving, we're living, we're thriving, but our children are still on certain schedule, and my son will wake up still the time at night. He will wake up, and then he will still get up at 6:30 in the morning, and I still have to get up and function and serve as a mom and wife, and show must go on. So I have to get my sleep. I can't just stay up and be all happy-go-lucky, pray in spirit and follow Jesus all night long when I have my children waiting on me the next morning. So for sleep aid, I love valerian. This is very huge for Latvians. It's Boldariani in Latvian. So this is the huge bag in Publix. Whoever is drinking chamomile for sleep aid, try this. 2 of these pills or 2 of these bags, or together if it doesn't work. This is the bomb sleep thing. And after taking this, waking up the next morning, your brain will feel refreshed instead of while taking melatonin. I use melanotan peptides, and then there's melatonin, the pill for brain to go to sleep. So melatonin supplement creates this dependency and depletes natural melatonin production, and we can't use it every day. But of course, if you just fast first time in your life and you can't sleep and you need to go to sleep, pop a melatonin and goodbye, okay, go to sleep. But the next day you can feel groggy from it, versus from this you will feel refreshed, because this boosts neural activity. Son, did you pick up those pills? Pick them up, buddy. And then for my hormones, oh no, it's funny, I stepped in to film in the car so my children would not touch the supplements, and then obviously Kron wanted to come with me, and then estradiol patches every 3 days. I have my testosterone cream at home too, as I do microdose that as well. And another miracle on top, I will add this ivermectin for a horse. For a horse, of course. Gotta do the advanced math of ivermectin consumption here as a reset, you know, because this is for some serious body weight. This is for 1,000 to 150 pounds. So don't do what I do unless you know how to do math, because it's for a horse, of course. Because for a horse, it costs $15. Calculate the amount here. While for a person, it costs what, $300? Plus a visit to some male with a degree. Yeah. And to deepen the fast. So if I would go past 3 days, I would, I do autophagy fasting. I don't, yes, I want to do prayer fasting, but I'm not an extremist. I'm not going to do like water fast while I'm breastfeeding a child. I'm not doing that. I'm doing a reset with the purpose to pray for my family, to decrease my inflammation, to decrease pain in my body from my chronic conditions, to get rid of this acne that I got from eating out every day and overeating and having. I'm on this pastry train. I ate a box of pastries on Sunday. I need to get off my pastries. I just have, Latvians love pastries. We would buy. I miss my country. There was just this family wedding and family get-togethers, and I think of my country. I started eating pastries, and it's this emotional eating that tirzepatide can help me get off of, to then I can use my prayer books for deliverance from spirit of loneliness, spirit of rejection, spirit of infirmity, spirit of depression, spirit of sadness, all these things that psychiatrists will treat with pills versus prayers will actually remove them, because those are real spirits that can be cast out and should be cast out. This deliverance is for Christians. Deliverance is for believers. Comment amen if you understand what I'm talking about, or if you're ready to do your own deliverance. Oh, thank you, Jesus. These are great. So a trick you can do, you can just pile all the books that you like in Amazon cart, and when the sale comes, you just buy them then, or pile them in a cart for Black Friday when you know for sure everything's going to be on sale. Pronto. No, sir. Oh, and then I have, because I'm going to want to get off of coffee as well. Wait, let me finish about autophagy fasting. This is Icelandic cod liver that I buy by case on Amazon as well. And I like to use the oil of this to deepen my fast. As small amounts of fat deepen your fast. They help with ketone production and deepen your fast. And I would take like a tiny amount when I'm having look, you're gonna need to, I'm not gonna teach or preach on fasting. It's for people to come to understanding of why you're doing this, what's your intention for a fast, and what are your tools of assistance. And this is a crutch, and this is a tool to deepen the fast when you feel like eating, but you're not going to be eating, but you need to satisfy your body somehow to continue the fast. You do a little bit of fat. And I will not do dairy. Some people just do butter. Some do a small amount of butter, because butter ends up here. Butter ends up on my pimples on my face, okay? But cod liver fat is nutritious, phenomenal, the best, amazing. I got this particular brand reference from Dr. Berg that I've been following online for many years for, again, different reasons. Also, I think, I got the L-reuteri understanding I learned from my mom. My mom is really good with medical research. Yeah, so mineral water, cases of mineral water. We drink tons of it. And I have it on subscription on Amazon, and when I need more, I just order more. And to parallel to this reset, I need to get off of caffeine, as I've been falling into this coffee trap, and I should not be drinking coffee with my accelerated heart rate as is. So I have kratom, as kratom helps with chronic pains and removal of addictions. So it helps with it's a plant from coffee family, and some people say that it's addictive as well, but it helps people get rid of any addiction. So if you have cigarette addictions, try this. If you have alcohol addiction, try this. If you have marijuana addiction, try this. If you have coffee addiction, try this. Like, this is what it's gonna be the second time I use it. I actually bought this bag for my mom when my mom was visiting here. I was asking somebody what to get for her. They suggested this green kratom, so she tried it and she liked it, and then she left back to Scotland, and she didn't know if she can take it or not, so she left it anyway. So that's long story short. That's my little fasting kit that I'm gonna use, especially the prayer books, okay? Because these are Apostle John Eckhart written. They're amazing because they have these biblical prayers of these sections of Bible verses that are, for example, this is for Spirit of Jezebel. Oh no, you're not coming on camera. You're too beautiful for camera, my son. Oh yes. Okay, we're gonna say bye-bye because we gotta go. So that's all I wanted to share right now.